Hey, Nathan here helping you become a better jungler. I have another gameplay video for you today. I played a game with Eve again. I'm just testing out a bunch of different champions on the preseason 10 patch. Initial thoughts, I still think Eve's quite strong. I'll show you the path that I do this game, but the weakness of Eve is she's not very good at, unless you have a team and like you have a very certain situations to help you to get dragons. Like you can't just go solo dragon. Like you do it pretty slow and take a lot of damage from. Obviously, dragons like the big thing in the with the new preseason. So I thought this was still a good game to show you. It will also show you here how I extend my lead once I get an early advantage. So I'll jump into the game here. I go pretty standard runes. I go electrocute with and sorcery with gathering storm and absolute focus for just maximum damage. So we'll get into the game here. So we have a bunch of interesting matchups here. So Camille into Fiora. Fiora is like pretty good. Like I think this Fiora wins this matchup early, and yeah, Camille like this. I'm okay for this lane to go even. So I'll try and protect Camille as much as I want, but I don't really like. Fiora's a bit hard to. She can obviously riposte your W, so I mean, again, it's like a bit of a skill thing, but it's a bit of a risk that I just wouldn't want to take. Gragas, I am afraid of, especially early game. Like his Gragas's counter ganks are really strong, especially with his flash engage with E. So I'm trying to avoid trying to track Gragas as much as possible this game, and yeah, just not get counter ganked. Yas into Galio. This is I think it's pretty rough for Galio. So I can impact this lane, but again, I need to be scared of Gragas because these guys can easily 2v2 us unless it's really good conditions for us. And then we have Zara Thresh into Twitch Nautilus. I assumed Zara and Thresh would win this lane. Again, it would depend on excuse me, who gets more hooks, but definitely a lane I can impact with Nautilus hook and Twitch. So that's like my thought process going into this game. I'm instantly pinging my team that there's a Thresh on their team, so I danger ping here and here just to make sure my team's like woken up if they alt tabbed or something like that. It's like, hey, there's a Thresh, be careful of invades, and basically here I'm just defending my buff, my red buff. So nothing really happens early game. All right, so this is the path that I'm doing. I made a video about my paths for Eve. This is my red side path, and it's pretty standard. It's basically just I'm doing raptors, I clear to red golems, and then I base, get a machete, get a pink ward, and then go for Rift Scuttler. So I'll sort of skip through this. You don't really have to worry about staying healthy. Just try and get the camps as fast as possible. I'm not too worried about Gragas invading me here. So I get red. I'm looking top. I definitely don't want to do anything top, even if something's happening. But again, like they're both full health. They're not actually heavy trading, so I'm like, all right, I'm just gonna go base and go bot and do my standard path. All right, so I get golems. I buy a machete and a pink ward. Pink wards always buy off base if you can. Pink wards win games. I see Yasuo go into here, so I'm like, this must be warded here. So I'm gonna place my pink ward to clear his ward, just to start putting out pressure. But I do need to be afraid here because Yas is pushed, so he can like 1v1 me pretty easily. He has ignite, and also, but the good thing about this is my bot lane is pushed in, so I'm okay, safe to get this. So I am looking to get Rift Scuttler now, but then I just completely back off it because Yas is coming here. Again, I don't know where Gragas is. Galio and I collapse in. I don't want to engage in this guy, and then I see Gragas. So I'm like, I'm backing off. But then Gragas commits, so then I'm like, okay, great. I now have a chance to get in. You notice back here what I do. What I do here is, so I'm just sitting back. I'm trying to not get E'd by Gragas. I get the bunch of damage on him. I get the electrocute proc, and then sometimes you just don't need to use your W. You like wait. I sometimes just use it for the slow. Like this situation is perfect because I'm gonna get the slow. I don't need it to proc. Like he's gonna flash, and I'll flash after, and he's dead anyway. So I do that, get the kill there, and then this is great for me because now I can start snowballing. Thresh appears here, and Zaya's also missing, so I'm like, let's stop chasing this, let's back out. Take the win, the small win, and I'm going to do Rift Scuttler, and then I want to clear my bot side. So really good early game start for us. Well, for me, Galio did die, but it's always good to be getting early kills on Eve. So just doing standard clear, skip through this. Alright, so the reason I don't do Gromp here is because I want to, because I know Gragas is now topside, so I just want to clear this to deny any chance of him counter jungling me and just be there just in case he's, you know, trying to counter jungle. And I want to start impacting bot because bot, I was looking at the map earlier, they like got a kill, so they burnt a bunch of flashes and stuff. So I want to impact bot now with and protect bot and get Twitch to scale up because Twitch is awesome late game. So if he can survive lane phase, Twitch is great. So that's why I don't do Grump. I just want to clear top side, but my focus, my priority with Eve is always I want to be getting level 6 as fast as possible. So I'm still trying to be efficient whilst sort of protecting my lanes. So I see Gragas mid. Gragas gets the kill on Galio, but they do trade 1-for-1, which is alright. So the thing that I really don't like about this is that Gragas is getting a lot of farm right now. So he's going to be like level 6 or way further before me. So little just sort of noting that, and like that really sort of impacts, like I'm not going to be able to impact the map level 6 as quickly as Gragas. So he's already level 5 and I'm like halfway to level 5. So I call Gragas topside just to make sure my Camille knows, but she bases anyway, so all good. Just clearing these, and then I want to base after this clear. And again, my idea is come bot, impact here, potentially get Gromp if I can't get the lane. Just taking a look at mid there, heavy trading here. So I always go Dark Seal if I can. If I have a good start, like I'll just get Dark Seal just in case for the snowball potential, getting Magi's. And I can't afford a pink ward there. I go for the Amplifying Tome. I could have got a pink ward if I went like Boots and 2 pinks, but I just want a bunch of damage. So I just got the AP. I just want to get my AP item like as soon as possible. It just helps me clear faster. Okay, so Gragas pops up here, gets a chunk mid. So I know Gragas is now bot side. Bot's really putting the pressure on the enemy team, which is good. I come here to clear some vision. Always vision first, and then I can go do my camps. So I protect my team. Again, I want to protect my team as well, just because my bot's pushing, mid's pushing. Alright, so now I see, so Yasuo obviously backed. Bot's pushing in. I want to just do drag here. This is a great opportunity to do dragon. And I definitely have noticed dragon is much easier to get early game. So again, Eve's not the fastest, but because I have the right conditions, my mid's pushed in, bot's pushed in, and they can come help me, that's all good for me. So they know we're doing drag, but it's going to be too late. So Gragas, you see, actually ults there, which actually is was a pretty good ult. Like I was just about to smite, and then I got knocked back, so now I have to walk back to smite this. But as you can see, from him taking that whole wave mid, he's level 6. I'm still level 4, so he really got a lot of experience from that. So we get the drag still, it's all good. It would have been really hard for him to steal that. I would have to mess up my smite, or would have to just burst at the wrong time. So he sort of wastes ult there. So what I'm doing here is, like, again, I still want to impact bot. Like, I'm really happy with how top lane's going right now, so I'm just going to let them do them. And I just want to clear my reds back up, clear full top side, and then come back bot. I'll be 6 by then, so I can start impacting the game. So Rift Scuttler's coming up, but I'm just going to have to just forfeit this probably, because yeah, it's more priority for me to get the my jungle, and then again get my buy items. I need pink wards as well on the map. Remember, I don't have a pink ward now, which is not ideal. Always trying to have a pink ward on the map. So I'm slightly afraid here of Gragas being here, so I don't want to just go to my red. I want to try and figure out where Gragas is first. So I go hit the scrying orb thing here, I place a ward, and then now I just go to my red. Then I see this thing break out mid, and like Galio's going on, and then Camille's TP. Like, I really don't want to fight this at all. Like, I'm a level 5 Eve, like, just not ideal for me. I'm like, you know, I'm not even full health. I'm like half health. So I really don't want to fight this. I see Gragas here. I'm pinging my team like to like back off, but they're like still hanging around. But then I see bot like coming up, so I'm like, all right, like I might as well come help these guys. Zaya's still bot. They're really committing. I'm scared of Gragas Ian over the wall there, but he doesn't have vision, so I come here just to be backup. Like again, I didn't really want to do that. I wasn't going to commit even if there was a fight coming out because I'm just a level 5 Eve. Like I'm now still level 6 from the wave, but try not to take those fights. Like you want to be again just clearing your jungle, getting level 6, spending your gold, getting pink wards, and then playing the smart game. Go head down bot. Alright, so Galio goes to cover top now. There's nothing I can do at this stage. Like I'm really low, especially after these golems. So I'm like, all right, I definitely need to base, but I did want to base anyway. So get golems. So Gragas is actually doing a pretty good job right here of like ganking. Like he is out pressuring me for sure at the moment, but that's sort of just what I need to deal with until I'm level 6 with Eve to start pressuring the map. So Gragas is bot. Like I'm still, 2 CS ahead of him, so I'm, we're about even. I've got a kill. He's got a kill and an assist. Alright, so now I don't go straight bot because, like, yes, I could come here to clear my jungle. Again, like, I've already given Rift Scuttler, basically. Gragas could invade, so I just sort of want to forfeit it if he is there. And then if I find out that he is there, then that's where I'll go topside and maybe, like, pressure Rift or something like that or get some vision. But so that's why I want to go, because, again, my bot's based here. Like, it's risky for me to just go in here alone. I don't know where Gragas has gone, so that's why I'm going to my Raptors first. And then I can potentially walk my way down if I feel that Gragas is potentially gone now. So I'm always trying to think, like, where does the enemy think I am? Like, all my bot side camps are up. Like, that's definitely a hot priority if Gragas knows that they're up. So I'm just trying to play it a bit safe. Like, my team's... We got a dragon, our team's ahead. There's no point me taking risks right now. So on that base as well, you notice I just bought my jungle item straight up instead of pink wards. Like, again, I would like pink wards, but it's just better for me to just get my jungle item. It will really speed up my jungle process and I just do more damage in general. So just on blue, Gragas actually didn't do Rift Scuttler, so I'm like, oh great, I'll take this. So Gragas appears top now, so this is where I need to be looking to trade something on the other side of the map. Like he can potentially take Rift here, and again, Gragas is actually doing a good job to pressure the map right now. So I'm feeling like I need to actually do something here. Otherwise, Gragas is going to start snowballing the game out of control. So I don't bother going top at all. Gragas can just get Rift. I just want to impact bot. Like Fiora's there. I don't have Camille. I sort of just need to give that up. We're outnumbered top lane, so. Come in bot now. I'm just taking his jungle. Again, I'm trading something on the other side of the map because he's likely to a Rift Herald right now. They're sort of backing off, so I'm thinking maybe they know I'm here, but then they actually continue on. So I'm like, alright, well, I gotta go help these guys now. Galio comes down. We get both these kills. So this is a good trade for us. This is awesome. This is what you want to be doing. Gragas got something top side. Now I'm like, alright, let's go get some stuff bot side. So get 2 kills, get some turret platings. I want to take these golems as well. I have a pretty good amount of gold right now. I'm getting some stacks on my Dark Seal, which is great. So Dragon's coming up again. And I just want to do this. So my bot lane has obviously got priority. Yas is missing. So I'm like, alright, but we should still have the man advantage. Like, unless they ditch completely bot lane and their bot lane comes here, we should be okay. But what I really am scared about now is I actually don't have smite for 15 seconds. So I'm trying to, like, slow down my damage. I see Gragas here, and at this point I'm just trying for a Hail Mary. I'm just hoping he sort of just doesn't commit. And he actually does. My smite's literally about to come up, so this is really unfortunate. He takes it, and he actually gets away as well. He takes a Thresh Lantern, so... yeah, bit of a risk for me, and, like, in hindsight I probably shouldn't have done that, but, yeah, my thought process was like, alright, if Gragas comes in here, we're going to kill him anyway, and maybe we can get bot tower off that, so trade in drag for bot. So I try and, like, again, pressure bot. I know Gragas is base, so we have number advantage here, but now I sort of just want to base, take the pink, or they know I'm here, so there's no element of surprise anymore. Camille's doing a good job top, which is awesome. Alright, get some pink wards finally now. Just get 2 pink wards. I could have bought some AP items there, but again, pink wards are really important. I'm pretty happy with how the game's going so far and the position that I'm in to potentially carry this game. So now just looking to get some vision first, and then again, you do vision, get the pink wards, and then I go clear my jungle, do my camps. So come here, get Rift Scuttler, chuck a pink ward there. There's no way Gragas can come test. Alright, so now they're fighting top. I'm like, alright, let's go this. We can collapse on them. This is awesome. Yasuo is behind me, which I'm a little scared about. But Galio's a good flash engage here. Gragas almost gets away, so I just have to burn ulti, otherwise he would have gotten away. Alright, so this is a bit of a mistake by me. I actually die here, which is really bad. I shouldn't have gone for that, and Yas actually gets a triple kill off this, so yeah, definitely my mistake. I say my bad, like we can replay that again. Like I'm trying to, I thought that maybe we had damage to just kill this guy and I'll be okay, but he ignites me and just does all these bursts, so I actually do die there. So he gets a shutdown and a triple kill here. So this is really bad. I actually shouldn't have taken that risk at all. Like all my jungle was up, so in hindsight, like even if we got a chunk or like a kill and I did die, like still not worth it. So sort of apologize to my team there. And that's definitely not not good for us. I lose like all my Dark Seal stacks as well. So definitely a big mistake there. Luckily, bot's doing pretty good with Twitch and stuff, so yes, he's committing here, so if he's sort of staying, like we might as well get the kill here. He's definitely greeding for this tower. Camille comes here, so he's flanking from one side. I'll just come this side, and we should just be able to clean him up. Galio burns ult. I don't think he needed to burn ult there. Alright, my team's notifying that Infernal Drag's the next drag up to 2 minutes 30, so I'm starting to prep like my path around Infernal Drag, like how's that going to look. This is good for me because I can clear top side, and then I can start looking to go bot. So priority right here is just for me to clear jungle. Gragas is using his Rift Herald bot to start pressuring bot lane the map. That he's just going to do that with Rift Herald, that he obviously got that objective, so he's going to get some stuff off it. I really just want to keep clearing my camps here. I don't want to commit. Waves pushed in. Just telling the Gragas to just back off. So now bot's committing, so I'm like, alright, well, I might go help these guys. They don't know where I am at the moment, so let's try and do some element of surprise. Like, I think maybe they might walk down here, but they're actually just up here getting these wards. I see both of them. I don't know where Gragas is, but I'm most likely thinking he's not here because he was bot with Rift Herald before. So we get a kill there, and then I just ult here because I just don't want to die and just get the kill. Fiora's coming up, so I'm like, let's back off. And now I see Gragas' bot, and I'm like, alright, well, I definitely want to get something on this side of the map, so I just want to make sure that we get this tower. So I'm helping Camille get this. And I'm basically going to lose like all my bot side and stuff like that from here, especially with Fiora pushing mid. So I just commit top. There's nothing really for me to do bot, and I want to take some of his camps in the top side jungle. So Gragas takes all my jungle basically. I mean, he knew I was top, so he can do that freely. Just base in. I'm going to spend my gold. I have 2,000 gold. I just straight up get a Morello Nomicon, which is awesome. It's really good for like against Yasuo and stuff because, you know, lifesteal is annoying. Alright, so Infernal's coming up in 20 seconds. I'm telling my team, let's go do this. We need to start focusing. But this is going to be basically a good team fight. And what I don't like about this is my ultimate is not up, and I need ultimate to be effective in team fight. So I don't want us to commit to it, but we see Xayah top, which is awesome. So I'm like, alright, well, shouldn't really need ult. I'm trying to get some vision here. We see Gragas, they'll actually camp in this bush here. So that's really good for us. Kill Gragas, so now there's no real threat of them taking Dragon. Yas is doing a lot of damage. He's definitely very strong right now, so I need to be wary of that. So I get some health, heal up. I don't have Smite, which is a bit unfortunate, but shouldn't be any threat. So I just try and burst it with my W. And now I'm looking at Rift Herald as the next objective on this game. Fiora, I know, sorry, so I'm pinging here that I know that their bot lane is like around here, but Fiora actually is completely by herself. I thought that maybe she was trying to bait or something, but she's definitely greeting for that tower. Potentially try and get a pick here. But yeah, Thresher's Aftershock and he flays me away, so I can't continue on that. Again, just trying to clear camps. Gragas is back up on the map, so I'm actually afraid of them doing Rift Herald right now. And I don't want to walk into this way because it's pretty obvious, so I try and walk around. But I actually see Fiora here, and she just backs off, we back off. I don't really want to fight that. So I'm just doing Eve things, just hovering around, sort of seeing what I can do. Xayah commits here, me and Twitch are stealth buddies. Go after Xayah. Gets her ult, which is awesome. I'm forced to ult here because Thresh hooked. And I sort of just want to back off here. I really don't like Nautilus hooking here. I feel like I have to force to help the team. But, yeah, like Yas is coming. Like, I just feel like I really need to back off here, so... Like, as soon as all your teams use your ults and you're in the position with tower, like, there's nothing else for you to get. Like, Yas flashes on me, and then I actually die here. So this is really bad for us. This is potentially a game-losing mistake right there. And, yeah, so I'm pretty, like disappointed in myself. I should have just completely backed off. I shouldn't have helped my team, then just backed off. If they want to commit to it, then they can do that. They can die, but I would rather be alive doing camps right now and potentially threaten them not get this inhibitor. So we actually lose inhibitor for this, which is not ideal at all. And again, that's just from that mistake. Like, you just lose all this from it. So definitely not good. And I lose Dark Seal stacks as well, which sucks, but yeah, so definitely a big mistake there. Baron's coming up soon, so I'm sort of pinging that as the next objective. My camps are coming up topside, so that's why I head topside. We got red coming up, golems. I see Xayah there, so I ping Xayah back off. So there's a pretty big wave top. I want someone to go get that, but Galio's TPing here for some reason. And we look like we catch Xayah. This is pretty risky. We don't know where their entire team is, but I'm like sort of committing to this play. And Xayah is actually alone. I don't even worry about getting the full W because I know I have enough damage to kill her instantly. Which is good now. Baron's alive and we have got a pick. So they're committing onto Nautilus here, which is a mistake by them. I'm forced to ult here and actually Zonya's because I'm about to stopwatch because I'm about to die from Ignite. So that was really good buy for me getting stopwatch there. Pretty lucky, to be honest. Alright, so Yas is dead, Xayah is dead, Gragas is low health. So this is our opportunity to get Baron. Like, yes, mid's pushing in, but I just want to get this. This is our opportunity to just 4-man this and get this as fast as possible. Like, all our damage characters are up, so... Alright, so now this is actually pretty scary. As you can see, Fiora is TPing. She's trying to like base race while we're getting Baron. So I'm pretty worried. I'm just like, let's just try and get this as fast as possible. And then we're going to need to base and deal with Fiora. So smite this, make sure I secure that. Thresh tries to help, but we get a kill. My team are now basing, so I don't base here because I know my entire team's basing and I just want to be super efficient, just get my camps so then Gragas doesn't come and get these. And I'm confident that my team can, you know, like 4v1 a Fiora, so there's no point in me basing. I just, again, want to be efficient, do my camps. Dragon's coming up next, so I'm looking to base and let's start pressuring that. We have Baron, so I want to be using the Baron buff as much as possible. But they do have mid inhib, so it suddenly becomes a little bit more difficult for us to get control of the river here to get dragon. So definitely a fight's going to break out here. It's going to be 5v5, but we do have the Baron advantage, but they do have the inhibitor advantage. So I have 2 pink wards. I'm just going to try and get some vision control with Nautilus. Okay, so Galio base, we're waiting for him. I don't want to start this dragon just yet. So this is what we call like an objective dance, or like this is a dragon dance, and I really want them to force them to react to something. So we're not just 5v5 in this dragon. Like, we have the advantage. I don't want to just do some dumb fight. So I'm telling my team to go bot to push this in right now, and I actually want to just go there. Like, no one's come in. Twitch is sort of looking for a pick. Like, mid's pushing in, so suddenly they're pressuring us pretty hard. So I come to here with the idea of just pushing the wave in, but I actually get a perfect flank here, which is awesome. So pretty lucky there that I actually made that decision. So we get a pick on Gragas, and now suddenly Dragon becomes very easy to get. So that's like sort of the way that you can open up objectives. Like, again, like I got lucky there that they sort of just went in at the same time. Like, if I was actually here, then this team fight would have been much, like, we wouldn't have been able to do that. So that's also the power of Eve's flanks. Like, I didn't even have to ult there. Like, Eve is the master of flanking. So you always want to be trying to not 5v5, just like this. That's why I didn't want to commit to this drag. And instead I want to just be flanking, but my whole thought process there was making them react to bot wave first. So pretty free drag now. Gragas is dead, Yas is dead. Someone needs to base and react to mid lane. Alright, so I let my team react to mid lane. I want to protect Camille now and just go for this side lane. It's going to be 2 versus 3, but I'm still really confident we're very strong to kill them because I have ultimate still. So I come for a flank here. I'm pretty confident Thresh is going to be coming. Thresh does appear, but I just want to get this kill. I do get hooked, but I have enough damage. Flash, ult, and I'm out. So get the kill there. Helps us continue to pressure. Still hanging around because I just want my team to get bot tower. But now Yasuo, their strongest member, is back up, so I'm sort of afraid of this. I don't really want them to fight here. Like, this is not my strength. Like, fighting again 5-on-5, I want to be flanking, and they have to commit all the way up here for me to be effective in this fight. Like, I can't just walk into here and throw a Q. Like, that's not going to do much. So I'm trying to still stay hidden, and I sort of just want to scare them off. Like, I'm really scared of Yasuo here. Show them where I am, just scare them off. And I just want to base, keep using our Baron, keep pressuring mid and top now. Drag them around the map. So Fiora's definitely doing a good job split pushing. She's definitely pressuring us a lot. Galio finishes off that tower, which is good. Alright, I want to spend my gold here. I'm not going to be able to get a pink ward. So rule of thumb with sort of pink wards, if you have like a gold, an item worth like more than 800 gold, it's more worth to sort of buy that item than pink ward. So again, I do harp on it a lot, but there is situations where, you know, you're starting to get your full item build, and you actually just, it's going to be much stronger buying, like, you know, I bought the Seeker's Arm Guard there. They have a Yas and a Fiora, so getting armor is pretty effective for me. So I sort of have to be reliant on the rest of my team to be using pink wards. My team's saying group mid now, so just getting my camps, trying to wait for us to group. Get the Rift Scuttler. So our Baron has gone now. They did a pretty good job defending it. It was pretty early in the game, so it's not like we we're going to get lots of objectives. And our comp is actually not good at sieging at all. We have a really bad siege comp, so our Baron sort of sucks. Too many melee champions. Especially Eve. I just need to be looking for picks in the side lane now and sort of helping my team. So I'm pinging them to go top wave. There's nothing we're going to do here. I just want to drag them around the map and potentially get some picks with Eve. So I'm coming here, looking for some picks, seeing if potentially they react to Camille here. I see them all mid right here, so now I'm like, trying to look for a proper flank, but I'm like, alright, well, I can't flank there, so now I'm going to walk down here again, protect Camille. Someone might come here, and then Zai actually comes. So this is get the kill, bang, ult, they commit. So this is how, like, I pretty much win the game off this, using Eve's like strength of, like, again, flanking, pressuring, and catching people off when they get to the sideline. Like Camille was there, and then I knew someone would come here. Well, most likely I didn't know, but that's where Eve is strongest. So that right there is the play that pretty much just wins us this game, breaks open the map. We now have top lane to go on with wave. Camille was pushing, team's calling for end. Of 23 stacks of Magi, so I'm pretty confident that even if we base, we don't end this game like here. I'm still going to be very strong. Baron's coming up. Still just looking to be on the flank. Scare Fiora off with a W, just so we can get this tower. And we win the game. So yeah, I thought this was a good game. Like, again, this sort of shows another good example of, like, extending your lead and just playing it safe, like not taking too many risks. Eve's like definitely like not good at dragons, but I feel like to drags, like, because drags like so easy to get the first 2 dragons, I actually could get that pretty easy with the right conditions. So the only sort of like big mistakes I made here was committing to that dragon for mountain when I didn't have smite. Again, I sort of was just going for a Holy Mary there, and that mid play, which was really bad. When we all committed to tower and Nautilus was going in, I should have just backed off, let my team die, or told my team we should have really backed off. So that was like that. I mean, those sort of mistakes like could have lost us this game. They got in hit from that. So I hope that you found that this helpful. Again, this is my first game Eve, so I'm still testing out. I think she's still pretty good. Like, Eve's always been a very strong jungle champion. Like, her kit's really good for clearing camps and pressuring the map and being a solo carry jungler. So I still think she's good, but again, I'm just going to be testing out a bunch of different junglers, doing a bunch of gameplay tests. So looking to do, like, you guys have requested a bunch of Rek'Sai, so I might be doing Rek'Sai my next one, but yeah, I'm not sure. I'll sort of see sort of how I feel, what jungle pass I want to test out. So thanks for watching. This is Nathan helping you become a better jungler, and I will see you in my next video.